Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aziza. I'm reading today for the sign of Gemini for mid-March 2020. I don't know which deck I need to read for Gemini right now. So I'm looking here. I'm looking and I'm guessing here. Okay, let's handle this deck. Gemini. Your main focus at this time, dear Gemini, is on money, and it says here money in the family is good. This is a good card, to catch. If you ask about money and you get the 10 of Pentacles, money is going to be good. The description in the reading, money in the family is good. This is how they describe it. This is mean that there is no problem with money. Even if it slow down a little bit for you, don't worry about it. It's going to progress more. It looks to me, dear Gemini, that you are really open to receive, more open to receive at this time for your person, because I get here that someone from your past came back in the picture and returned to you, and they are leaving you alone at this time, they don't want to pressure you with a lot. They are leaving that door open for you to express your feelings and emotions. It's like you came back with someone else, and you had a lot of beautiful feelings as you forgave, and you're happy, and you are having all of these emotions. Suddenly you start to go off track, start to be angry and being judgmental, and say that person is this and that, and you're uptight about it, and then you go and check a reality check in your emotions and feelings and your thoughts again, and you start really to calm your emotions again. Then you go off track again, say, I don't know what's wrong with me, there is something wrong, I feel I don't feel really right, and you calm your emotions again. Then you go off again. You are being sensitive actually at this time, because I get here the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, you can be really so sensitive to the energies around you at this time. You could be picking on someone else. You can be picking on someone from your family, your daughters, your sons, anybody from the family. You could be picking on someone around your spouse or lover also. You could be picking on too many things. Then your person says here okay, they went off track and now they are back on track again. Oh, they are coming out of it. They are being nice again. It says here that your person feel and think that you did let go a lot from the past. You are not really that angry anymore. You are much happier. You emptied a lot, so you are free. Free means not you are free from your person. You did not leave them. You freed yourself from any anger, any bad feelings. It could be just being shouting, screaming, or it could be that you have anger toward their behavior or jealousy or anything. You free yourself. You don't have or holding on that really emotional baggage anymore. You freed your emotions and they like you that way. It says here this is really a great start. Your person also, who returned to you, they are emotional for you at this time, and they feel really being loved by you. They are trying to be nice to you. They are so nice to you actually. They are helping you and being there for you. When I see this is the Queen of Cups again on your person, they are there for you if you need help with anything, they are there to help you and support on that. They are so there for you. You tell them like, for example, I want really this issue or problem to be done or resolved. They will say, okay, I'm for it. I'm doing it. This is like, your person is being there for you. And things like, turning to the better. You find yourself like, off track of working, like, that you've been distracted, or you have been really, you have been working, you have been making like, good money. Some of you like, who work outside, some of you like, who works indoors also. And some of you who have their own businesses, it's kind of like you feel like, you felt like that you wanted to be out, you want to leave the house, you want to have some fun because you overworked the past like in a few months, and now you feel like, that, you know what, I'm lacking work right now. I need to get back to work. I need like, to just like, to work from the beginning, because I stopped suddenly and now I'm gonna start again to work really very hard. Which is a good thing. You needed that time to be really away, or go on trips, or to do something. Don't feel really bad or beat up yourself about it. Your person feel like, at this time that you are on the right balance with them. You do an effort with them, they do an effort with you back, and which is a good thing. Some of you get married already here, and some of you like, that there is an ex hasn't returned that is returning now. They are coming in the picture at this time. You are finding yourself like, protective over your person at this time, and before you used to be watching them, spying on them, and doing everything, but you felt like, that you want to be at peace and you don't want to spy on them or do anything anymore. Then you said to yourself here, suddenly it's kind of like, wait a minute, I used to watch everything. I don't want to be that fool or idiot, like, not to watch them or spy on them anymore. Maybe I need to spy on them a little bit, like, to check if there is something going on or not. Then you say, you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone, because every time I try harder, I get in trouble. I don't want to try harder anymore, because like, chasing after like, so many details in the relationship, it puts you in trouble. This is when you see things that you don't want to see. But there isn't anything hidden here, like, I'm not really getting anything. You find yourself like, trying harder, you're determined, but you're lucky. You're lucky at this time, like, in a situation. It seems to be that it did change to the better, like, a relationship for you. It's really progressing. You find yourself also looking good, you get like, in your weight situation also, like, in your body weight, to a degree that this is what you like yourself, or how you like yourself. You're looking good. For some of you that who is really having their own business also, they are saving some money. Some of you becoming rich also, financially really very good. But you have been moody about work. And I get here that you're going to go back on track, yes. How much likely that you had your confidence before your exes came back? Some of you that you felt that you are afraid again. You become moody on your person. In a way, did I get them back like, before me to do the same thing that I used to do in the past? Because obviously this is what's going on. And you kind of like, wait a minute, did I do something right or wrong here? What did I accomplish from all of that separation for a long time? It looks to me that, the situation is standstill. It did not change. And if I felt like it was changing, the other person did not change about anything, I'm the one who changed. I'm the one who pressed harder on myself to feel really like, nice and soft and happy and not angry again, which is a good thing to feel that way. But you say to yourself, I'm doing still everything for my person. This is when the fear starts to look on you. You don't want to be afraid. The fear is kind of like, did I really choose wisely to come back to my ex again or not? And you feel that, I'm afraid they will decline me before I do, or maybe I should decline them and go on with another relationship. That's the fear. Well, if you love this person and you did all of this effort to calm your emotions and be with them because you wanted them so much, you love them so much, why you are like freaking out at this time? This is a question mark here. Why you are doing this now? This is what you want. You fought for it. You waited for your ex. You wanted them so badly, and you start to let go and give in like on your ideas, believe for some of you. I'm not saying all of you. And you did a lot of work and effort, and now you start to freak out again. It's kind of like, whoops, now I know why I left this person. I left them because they behaved really differently, and they still behave the same way that I don't like. Am I really fooling myself at this time or what? That's why you start to be afraid. Maybe some of you, the past 1 week, or the past 1 week, 2 weeks or 1 week ago, you start to be having fears and negative energy, and you felt like, there is something strange here. What's going on? Why I'm feeling that way? It's just because your mind, really work is so active, and say to yourself, am I doing this right? Did I do right, by taking the ex back? Well, you wanted your ex. You did the impossible to bring them back. And when they came back now, you are like, oh, hey, wait a minute. Okay. You're still protective over your ex. You still want them. Even if you think that nothing changed, you are at peace with them. You are at peace with yourself at this time. I don't see really problems. I don't see problems at all. You are not trying to create the problem. Even your ex is not trying to create the problem, but in the back of your mind, am I doing this right or not? Even if you think that you want to leave them at this time and you want to really for someone who's better on your level or more, I don't see you leaving. So try not to bother with this situation, because I see you protective over your ex or the person you are with right now. So if you even try to leave them again, you're going to come back to each other again. So don't even bother with this. Just go on really happy and smoothly, because nothing bad is going to happen. You need to admit to yourself that's the way it is. If I love this person, I sacrifice. The other person is sacrificing too, because they sacrifice in their own way that you don't see it right now. They are trying to be so there for you. Even they went off track and they were angry with you and everything. They come back right now and they are seeking peace, because they are so much in love with you. They want you. They want to be with you. They don't want to sabotage this again. So don't start really to be in a struggle with yourself while the other person is this and that. Should I just keep on going with them, or what shall I do? This is really a slowing down, a slowing yourself down from moving forward. You want things for yourself that differently, which is that you wanted that change 2 years ago or a year ago. And you feel okay, I'm stuck again, I'm in the same situation. Did I accomplish something here or not? You succeeded. You succeeded in too many ways. But you still really don't understand why I leave someone and I push them really hard, so badly, really away, that much, that strongly, that powerfully. Then again, I fight so much for them again to bring them back. It's really that love. There are things that you don't know you are going to know really soon. I'm gonna read into Gemini sign again in a short time to see what's really the message there, or I can find out right now. What's going on there? What's the message about all of this? Your person is really happy that they renewed this relationship again. They are happy that you are accomplishing, and they are your person also focusing on their money, and they want really to purchase a home with you, or they want to do something. For some of you, like, you know, your partner is not really working, or their work is not really very much also, and you are kind of like, you know, are they going to do, like, you know, things more than I do, or provide, or what's the case here? But for some of you, like, you know, the other person is really trying to provide the money. They want to move, they want a new home, they want a new beginning, but they find you and them at peace, and this is really very positive at this time. I want to see, like, you know, what is it that you needed to see about this new beginning? What's the change here if you find that there is no change? The only change that you are in love again, you are at peace again. That's the only change I'm seeing here, but let me see. As much as you are laughing and happy and giggling and everything is going very well with your partner. Money situation is really very good for you and your partner also. But you find yourself, like, you are being judgmental about his or her affairs from their past. And you are putting your ego there, and you say, how come? How dare you are with this person, or that actual person? They don't even look good, or their level is not really that classy, or it could be, like, you know, on a lower level than me. Why did you choose them? You are trying to be, like, you start to be judgmental, then you pull yourself back and say, you know what, I don't want to fight. Suddenly, kind of like, you lose your appetite, you lose your energy, and you start doubting your relationship, and you start to think, shall I start really looking? You start really to lose. There is a doubt here, and you say, like, no, I don't want this. Should I continue with this? Suddenly, you say, maybe I should look for someone else. This is you. That's not your partner. And if you see this, like, you know, in the reading, you think, oh, look at that, my partner is cheating. No, they are not. This is you thinking about, maybe I should just go, like, you know, and find someone else. Maybe I should just dump this person, because I wanted in the first place, when I pushed my person away in the past, to find someone new. But you are like, I don't know what to do. Okay, let me see here. What's the case about this? It says here, like, you know, what you need to know about all of this idea here, that you need to have this positive new beginning. There isn't, like, you know, everything revealed to you why you want back, like, you know, with the same person that you didn't want in the past, why you felt so much in love, why you felt, like, you know, that you want them back so badly. Not to put your ego in between. Not to have, like, you know, that a complaint, because if you love someone, you love them unconditionally. That's the way they are. And you won't even be back with each other if you don't love them. So all of this, like, you know, that taught you one thing: I love someone, I love them unconditionally, because your partner love you unconditionally too. But they don't say it, like, you know, it's not like, you know, you don't have any faults. All of us, nobody is perfect, only God is perfect. It just, they look at you like, you know, that, you know, I don't care, I'm in love with you, I want you. And you are like, oh, I'm in love with you too, but hey, wait a minute, you have this I don't like, you have this I don't like. This is putting your ego in between. Stop putting your ego in between. They can manage to be on your level, the same level financially, or not. You love them. Who cares? You can manage to be, like, you know, really smarter, and they are smart but not that smart. Who cares? You love them. Stop putting your ego in between. That's the lesson here. You want someone, love them unconditionally. I see you, like, you know, lucky with your relationship here, and it's gonna move forward, especially your work. And I get here, stop really holding on a lot, and stop freaking out and having any fears. You are on the right path, on the right direction. You did not mess up, because some of you that maybe I should not really want back with my ex again. Maybe I should not done it again. I'm afraid that I did the wrong choice by taking them back. And this is when the fear starts in your relationship, on you. Stop, like, you know, having all of these, like, you know, deep emotions, like, you know, and thinking so much and reading between lines. Go on with your life. Be happy. Forget about all of these demands and these rules, or there are no rules in love. You know, stop reading reading all of these books, or search on the internet, or whatever it is, how the person should be. There are no rules in love. If you love the person, just love them. Open your heart. Forget about all of these details. And I see you much happier if you do. Dear Gemini, I hope you enjoy your reading, and if you need a private reading, please contact me on mysticalaziza.com. I have a link also for donations below this video. Please add your donations, and I appreciate if you do that. It will help tremendously. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye.